Woohoo! It's my birthday! Well, I mean, it probably isn't anymore when this goes live. Basically, I joined another game jam, which means I have to make a game by a deadline, which this time just nice falls under my birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
We have about 48 hours to do so. But as the pig that I am, it's basically 24 hours because I need like 12 hours every single day. And the theme for today is mask. So as a group of 5, we started arguing on what to make. After a rough fight that sent 2 of us into the hospital, this is what we came up with.
There are a bunch of actors in costumes coming in from the right. Your job as the costume designer is to swap out between different mask design and give them the correct mask by hovering the correct variants onto their faces.
And yeah, that's it.
I'm falling off.
The stuff that I'm tasked to do are mostly related to the mask itself. So let's start making shit before my procrastination catches on. Alright, lowkey, it's a really simple system. Since we're just putting stuff into stuff, you could just use Unity's canvases to do the trick. Canvases are basically the handling of UIs, most commonly used for health bars or ammo count. It's basically just a bunch of pictures.
So, for starters, let's have 3 squares. This one will be where you equip the mask pattern, and here is where you select and drag the variants. Now with this code, it makes these 2 squares draggable. Next, just make a big square, and this one's also draggable. I'm gonna make this big square green for absolutely no reason. Then, if I'm dragging big square, and mouse hovers into this white big square, I'll equip the big square when I release my drag. Now, let's make this green square store 2 information, which are what this square is, and what this square is. So now the small square will change depending on which big square is equipped. Now, let us unequip our square for now, and make 2 more squares. We'll group them into this brown square, which acts like a drawer. It will hide below until our mouse hovers it. And with that, we can equip a mask. And okay, so here's a small issue when it comes to UI. It only uses the X and Y axis. So any changes on the Z axis does absolutely nothing. How it chooses to render things from front to back depends on the position of its hierarchy. It goes from top to bottom. So whatever is on top gets rendered, followed by the next one and the next one. So in our case, if the big green square is here and our drawer is here, the big green square will always be drawn at the back until it goes back to the drawer, which then changes its location to here instead. Solution? Use 2 canvases instead. Canvases have this thing called sort order. The higher the number, the more in front everything under it will be. So all I have to do now instead is to first make our big squares transparent, and then got 3 more big squares here. These 3 big squares will be residing under our new canvas. We give this new canvas a render order of 10, which is bigger than the old one, which has a value of 0. Then in our new squares, we hook up this script. It will take in a target UI, which is used to follow its movement, which we can assign our original squares, which are now transparent. And with that, we solved it.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Well, at this point, the actors are mostly done by my mate, and so is most of the art, so we can finally start looking at bloody squares.
Using the same logic with detecting our previous big white square, I do the exact same for the actors, which allows me to drag a mask and equip them with it. And with that, we have the main game loop completed. Next up, I have to make the end game scene, where it simply shows your score and highest combo. I want to do something really cool. Since it's a stage, I want to have a cue card snap and someone yelling, "Cut!" But to do so, I will need to go online, find the cue card, drag it to Photoshop, cut it in 2 pieces, drag them to Unity, then play. Or I could just find the green screen version, import it into my editing software, animate it however I want, render the entire thing in PNGs so it stores the transparency, then put the entire PNG folder into Unity, write this particular script that changes this particular UI into each of the PNGs in order with a speed of 60 FPS for example, basically making a video play in Unity. And voila, we're done!
Same shit, the game is in the description, and yeah, bye, have a great time.